Hey YouTube, it's Skippy991 and today I'm going to be showing you a way out of Takedown. Now I know this video is on YouTube, and the one I watched at least, this is like the whole reason I started my channel, is because this guy made this glitch A, overly complicated, and B, he really did a bad job of explaining what to do, which is like why I started my channel, because of people like that. So what I'm going to do is show you a much easier way to do it. And here we go. So first step, come to where I am in the mission right here. You're about to capture him when you run up. And I left a few guys just to show you. You have to kill a couple of them, just shoot them. You know. Oh, and the best way to do this is on recruit. But first step, you can keep any gun you want, but you need the dual akimbo G18s that are right here. Then what you do, and on the video, he jumped like here and then did a huge strafe jump over there, when it's much easier just to run and jump like that. I was supposed to jump there, in case you were wondering, but that's okay, at least I didn't die. Problem is, if you miss, you usually will die, unless you jump like fall down right there, but there you go, that's a much easier jump than strafe jumping. I know there's a guy there, don't ask me why. Got him. Alright, so once you're here, go here, here, but don't jump off to here, you'll kill yourself. So keep running, you can jump onto this thing to survive this, and then keep walking. Now I know this, like I said, I know this video's on YouTube, but what I haven't seen is, I figured out a way you can get on top of those mountains over, like literally on top, the tippy top of that mountain. So you can explore anywhere, most places actually are solid, but if you see a place where something's missing, don't go through it. Sometimes there are invisible stuff though, in case you want to try and walk on it anyway, throw something onto it. If it goes straight through it, don't walk onto it. But anyway, you're going to make your way through this like town thing until you get here, to the boatyard, harbor area. Like I said, there's a road going back that way, you can go that way, you can go back through like half the mission. But anyway, you're going to get here, you're going to see all these boats. The water is not solid, don't try walking on it, and these boats, you can't jump onto them either. But the funny part is, if you look close enough, you can see there's another boat under the boat that's actually like a recopy of it under the boat. Like, there's two solid boats, there's one there and then one that's upside down there. It's really weird, if you want to jump through the map and look at it sometime. Okay, and then the problem with these trees is, if I try and just walk through them, they're solid, so you gotta like weave your way in and out of the barriers here to try and get around them and whatnot. Sometimes you get stuck on them. But then here's what I find funny. How do you fit a person in this house? There's like all these houses down here that, yeah, like are for Smurfs. So, you know. But anyway, here's the mountain I was talking about. It's a lot bigger now. And there's multiple places where you can like start climbing on it. Like for here, for instance, you can start climbing, but you're not going to get to the top. Like, you can start climbing up at here, and then you'll just slide. Like, if you slide down from there, you'll die. So the easiest way, just keep walking this way. You can take your time and jump on buildings, walk around a bit if you want. It doesn't matter. Everything's solid down here still, except the water and the boats, like I said. But stay along closer to the mountain because there's all those berries with the trees on it. Someone is not good at building houses. Anyway, so you keep running, and then, like I said, just jump around all you want, whatnot. Just keep going, basically down to the point until you see like this line thing, I guess I'd call it. And once you get there, you'll go right through it. Actually, it's actually solid, believe it or not, but you gotta stay on it. So walk on it. If you go over it, there's a chance you may or may not die. There's like death barriers sometimes, so just stay on this green crap. Alright, so you're gonna keep walking up it, and even places like up here where it's gonna seem like it's not there, it sticks out a bit with a barrier. Like for here, you might think there's nothing here, because there's a big gap leading down there, but you can still walk across it, I figured out, after some thinking about my life. But anyway, so you can keep walking here, just keep running up this, like stay on it. Once you get up here to when you know there's like solid stuff you can walk around on, you can jump over. But the reason I didn't want you to do it back there, because watch what happens if you turn here. Everything turns black and you can't see the ground. That's the problem. So don't try walking facing that way. Like, yeah, like that. If I would try walking like that, it'd be kind of hard to see where I was standing on. So just kind of look away from that. And you just keep running up here. And then finally, you can go over the top right here, someplace. There it is, right there. And then you're on the barrier, you fall down through it. And here's the point of the mountain. Here's literally the top, highest point of the mountain. And you can see everything literally around here. There's all the boats, around glitchy buildings. There's Rojas where it says capture. There's Jesus. That mountain right there, if you look at it close enough, you'll realize it's two-dimensional, not three-dimensional, so you can't get on top of that mountain. And if you go far enough that way, there's a gap between the road, like a big gap between there and the mountain, so you can't get on this. So this is the only mountain you can really get on, as high up as you're going to get. It's actually pretty cool, actually. See, the problem is, though, don't try running off this. Like, if you do, let's see if I'm trying to find a place where I might be able to live, actually. Yeah, probably going to die here. But you can slide off of it in some places, and just... Oop, I survived, actually. And you can run down here, apparently. Now I didn't even know you could do this. You can apparently run back down the mountain as well. So, yeah. And then you're free. I've tried going downtown, like city area. It ends over in that direction, so you can't go literally back to the beginning of the mission, but you can go pretty close. And watch these buildings. Like, if you see something like that, you probably can't proceed, because, look, there's another thing that you can't see that's in your way. So, the barriers get annoying with the buildings sometimes, but they're mostly, like, bypassable, I guess would be the word. So, you can, just remember where you came from. If you get lost, try and find the boat dock and just keep heading straight up into this little gap. You're wondering how to get back up without, like, killing yourself and doing everything all over again. This road you can walk along for a while, both ways. You can walk this way and that way, like for a mile maybe, I guess, I'd say. And then you just plop back up through here, and here's where you started. Like literally where you started. You can go down through here, which is what I did for a little bit. This is actually solid, even though it may look like it's not solid, it is solid indeed. There's a barrel, you cannot shoot. It's funny, I think. Let's see if I can hit it. Nope. Hit it now. Barrier, and geez, that was close. Yeah, but you can't hop on the soccer field either where the dog would be, sadly. But there are a bunch of cars here. There's the motor scooter and like where you were in the beginning. And you cannot jump through here, sadly also. But you can shoot the barrels. That's always fun. You can go like here. Actually, apparently, found a way back into the map. It's kind of weird. Right after I stopped recording the last one, as even I don't know everything, apparently there's a way now I can get back into the map. So, you've always seen the video where I got out. Now I'm going to show you how to get back into the map. But anyway, you come here, down to where I said there was no way back in the map. What do you know, I was wrong. Lay down, and just go sideways, and you'll like lift up through it. And then you're in the map again. And you can just go back through it again, I guess, if you want. So, yeah, you're back in the map now. Like, you can hear these guys screaming and whatnot, whatever they're saying. And then watch, here's what I was talking about. I was walking here, I didn't think there'd be any guys. And then I went through here, and then these all guys appeared, and now they're everywhere again. And then they start chucking stuff at you, and all the normal crap.